Hi everybody, Touchlineashibel here and welcome to another video. Congratulations to Arsenal on winning the Premier League 2025-2026 season. Like a wise man once said, they said this day will never come. I didn't think this day would ever come. I thought they were always going to be second for 4 years in a row. For 4 years or 5 years? For 4 years in a row, yeah. But somehow they've broken that curse after 22 years. Arsenal have won the Premier League and they're going to get a guard of honor in the next game. I don't think I've ever seen that in my lifetime, but I'm going to see this in the next game. Well, I mean, big congratulations to them. Big shout out to Arteta and the rest of his team. Really, when you look at it, they really worked for this, and I feel like this season, if they hadn't won it, most of their big players like Saliba, Magalhaes would have left. Rice would have still been there because he was bought for 100 million. But I just feel like this would have been the season where the top players would have gone, nah, this is it, we're leaving now, we're leaving, we don't think we'll ever win this. But maybe with Pep leaving, they would have stayed and they would have had that hope or that notion that they could win it. But hey, they've won it already. Congratulations to them. I'm sure there's partying right now at the Emirates. Not London is agog with celebration and shouting. Actually, I have a friend who's at the Emirates right now, partying and celebrating with them too. So I can imagine these scenes, absolute scenes. I've just seen a clip of where Arsenal players were watching the game between Man City and Bournemouth and how they celebrated once the ref blew the final whistle. Congratulations to Arteta. Where do they go from here? They're still in the Champions League final. Hey, they could do the double. Because, like I always say, the Champions League final is a one-off game. Anything can happen. It could go either way. Even though PSG are in form, look at what happened to PSG at the Club World Cup against Chelsea. I think they lost 4-0, or was it 4 or 3-0? So they couldn't even get on the score sheet after ripping Inter Milan the Champions League final to bits. After tearing them apart in the Champions League final. They were toothless against Chelsea at the Club World Cup final. So anything can happen. But this video is about congratulations Arsenal and how they fought for this. I don't think anyone is talking about how many set pieces Arsenal have scored and how many set piece goals they've scored and how they are set piece FC. They've won it. They've gotten over the line. They've done it. Congratulations and kudos to Arteta. Are they going to be better next season? Obviously, because I'm sure they're going to sign more players now. And you could say players like Gyökeres, Eze, and the rest contributed to this in winning the league. And that's what it is. You have to spend the money to be able to win the top competitions. You have to splash the cash to get the best of the players in. And I'm going to say this for the umpteenth time. Congratulations to Arsenal. Congratulations to Arteta. Congratulations to the team. Let's see what happens next season. And I know my Arsenal fans or my friends who are Arsenal fans are not going to let me breathe, or how do they say it in broken English? Drink water, drop cup. But don't worry, this is their moment. Let them enjoy it. They've been fighting for this for a long time. It's been a long time coming, and they've gotten it finally. They've gotten their hands on it. Has Pep lost it? Well, he was leaving this season anyway. I'm sure he would have wanted to do a domestic treble. He's done a domestic double already, but it just wasn't his year, and he just wasn't going to win this. But you can't say that Pep hasn't won all there is to win in the Premier League. Also, sorry, in England. Maybe I don't think he's won the Club World Cup, but you can't say he has not won all there is to win. So it just wasn't his year. Finally, it was Arteta's year. And finally, Arteta didn't play second fiddle to Pep. Finally, Arteta wasn't the runner-up. Finally, Arteta was the leader this season. Finally, Arteta has his hands on the EPL title. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Cheers. Bye-bye.